What's going on, everybody? Tone's back. Just popping in for a few minutes. Going to do a quick review. One I'm kind of looking forward to. The other one I'm not too sure about. I went to a store today. It's called the Dutch Country General Store here in my hometown, Hannibal, Missouri, and they've got a little bit of everything. Got some Amish products, candies, and fudge, and just whatever. And my wife, she likes this. It's a smoked cheddar, and they make a Amish sweet bologna. Put them two together, it's just awesome. So I decided to go down there, just pick some up, and just figure I might as well take a look around while I was there. And a couple things caught my eye. They have this big shelf of nothing but just like craft sodas, and some of them I'm just gonna stay away from because it doesn't sound appealing. But one of the brands was Dublin, and they're out of Dublin, Texas. And from what I understand, this particular bottler was the first company to bottle Dr. Pepper. And you can go online and look at all the info on that, and just the butting heads between them and the Dr. Pepper conglomerate. But anyway, I picked up a bottle of it's a red cola, $18.91, I believe. I liked it. It's pretty good. I didn't want to do a review on it because I had something a little more interesting in store. But I was walking around the deli section, and I saw this cheese stand, and it was from Milton Creamery. I don't know where they're from. That's miltoncreamery.com. You can look it up on your own time. But this is what I picked up. It's a 4-alarm cheddar. And it's serving size 1 ounce, calories 120. The ingredients: pasteurized cow's milk, cultures, salt, chili peppers. Not exactly sure which specific ones there. I don't know if there's something to that. Ghost pepper, jalapeno peppers, chipotle peppers, and veg remnant. I don't know what that is. But give you a good look at this real quick. Lighting's horrible in here, so just bear with me. And you can tell it kind of looks a little bit gnarly. There's a butcher shop across the river from me, and that's where I sometimes get some of my ribs and briskets and to throw in the smoker when I want a really good cut of meat. And they make their own cheeses too, and one was a ghost pepper, and I picked up some of that. It's roughly the same size as this, and I'll just grate it and put it on tacos, or if I want to melt it on something. It's pretty good stuff. But Aldi's, they used to carry a scorpion pepper, which was really good, but I can't find it anymore. So we're gonna have to figure out how to cut into this. I got my cutting board right in front of me. Give it a smell. I'm not really picking up anything specific. Being a little bit stubborn though. I'm not really smelling any heat per se. I will say it's kind of, I cut about not quite a 1/4 inch sliver off of it, and it was getting a little crumbly, trying to get it off the knife. So we're going to give this a test. It's not bad at all. It's got a good balance with the cheese flavor and the pepper flavor. It's not overly pepper forward. I think I got a seed going on there. Can't remember what the cost of this was. Oh, it's about $2.50. So far, it's a really good tasting cheese. Now, what everybody wants to know is the heat level. Now, everybody who watches my channel knows that I'm not an insane chili head. I can handle a few things. It's not something I brag about, but I do know that there's some things that if I give, say, a family member, and I would say, oh, it's not hot, I can barely detect anything, and I give it to them, and it puts them in panic mode. It's like, well, okay. I guess I have grown my tolerance a little bit in the last couple of years. But it says 4-alarm cheddar. For a chili head, no, it's not going to trigger any alarms. For a normal person, yeah, it might give you some tears, maybe a few hiccups, but heat level, I would say I would give it a 1 alarm, and that's not talking bad about it, because you know, a lot of stuff that you find in the store is geared towards the consumer, not towards the chili heads. You basically have to have a store dedicated to that to cater to us. So, that in mind, yeah, it's a good product. I don't want to eat too much of it, but I would honestly say that this is probably one of my current favorite spicy cheeses. We're going to put it in the baggie, put it in the fridge. I was talking about giving you a short video, and I'm already in 9 minutes-ish. Now, this next thing is kind of the whole purpose of the video. And I tried not to see too many reviews of it online, because I wanted to give it kind of a fair assessment. And to be honest, you know, I'm not a huge soda drinker. I mean, I am a big guy, but I don't drink a lot of soda. But this was one of the off brands that I saw there, and it's called Lester's Fixins. And I'll let you read the. What do you think, guys? buffalo wing soda. And it's got the picture of chicken drummy. Get all your fixins. I have no idea who the Lester Fixins is. I'm a welder, and it's getting harder for me to read smaller print. But serving size, 12 fluid ounces, 170 calories. So this stuff is probably just loaded with sugar. Total carb, 42 grams. Sugars, 42 gram. 42 gram of added sugar, 84% daily value. Wow. Of course, no good stuff, but protein, calcium, potassium, iron. None of that good stuff in there. Ingredients: carbonated artesian spring water, pure cane sugar, citric acid, ester gum, natural flavor, yellow 6, caramel color, red 40, flash pasteurized for stability and safety. And it's intellectual property of and bottled by the Rocket Fizz Soda Pop and Candy Shops, LLC. And it's in Nevada. So, what I kind of want to know is this something that you're going to want to wash down a batch of chicken wings? Now, a little sidebar here. Segue. I am a hobbyist hot sauce maker, which means I can make as much as I want, but I cannot sell online. I can only do it locally with friends. No farmers markets and all that stuff is out of the question for sauces and salsas like that. So I've scaled back way down from last year. I was just had more guts than wisdom last year. And this year, Mountain Dew partnered with, I can't remember the guy's name, Joel Embiid. He's an NBA star. And they made a Mountain Dew hot sauce. And they only made 500 bottles. And I don't think I'm going to win one. But if I do, cool. And I'll review it. But Roger Trier from the Hot Dang Show and a few other people that I know have got one and reviewed them and says it's pretty good stuff. But what I wanted to do was make a hot sauce that had more of a Dr. Pepper vibe, because most of my friends are Dr. Pepper fans. And so I just looked up some things online to find out some of the core ingredients and just made a sauce and threw in a few teaspoons of some 7-pot Primo powder that I've dehydrated myself, and threw that in there for some heat. But to be honest with you, it actually turned out really good. And like I said, can't sell it online. I'm not advertising it, but it was mostly black cherries and Caro syrup for the sweetness, and some rice vinegar and a little bit of mirin for additional sweetness. And it works really well with cherry Dr. Pepper, because I bought a bottle of that the morning after I made it, because I had some of the original Dr. Pepper, and it wasn't, it was close, but it wasn't the same. It kind of had the vibe there, but once I got some of the cherry Dr. Pepper, it's like, okay, this is another ball game. This is way closer. And so I think I made another winner, I guess. But I got to order some more bottles, maybe send it out to some friends as gifts and all that good stuff. But just wanted to throw that out there. Oh, and the reason I brought that up is I went and bought some hot wings the other day, and just plain from our local store, and doused about one of my bottles with that sauce, and ate them up, and it was pretty good, to be honest with you. But the wings were horrible. They were just overcooked and dry. But we're going to get into this. probably could have twisted that off. To be honest with you, I'm getting more of an orange vibe off of this. More of a citrusy. And I'm willing to bet that this is just going to be overly sweet. I kind of wish I had my bucket here in case I needed to spit it out. I got a little something. Never mind. All right. So, buffalo wing soda. You know, they could have at least put some vinegar in this. Dude. What were you thinking? You know, not to knock anybody that has COVID, because it's horrible, and we've had some bad experiences with it around here, but this is one of those things that you would be glad that your taste buds weren't working, because this stuff is just horrible. It kind of has... It's got a little bit of citrus in it. If there's any company out there that makes chicken wings that taste like this, you're probably not going to be in business very long. I wouldn't even wash down a bad buffalo wing with this. Or, if I was at B-Dubs, it's about one of the only local places, and my tongue is on fire from whatever they've got, I would not go for this to put the fire out. But we're going to give it one more sip. And then I'm going to let the wife try it. We'll see what happens. This tastes like what, and I think I may have seen other people talk about this, but this is kind of what I would think it would taste if Alka-Seltzer made an orange Alka-Seltzer. It's got kind of the same mouthfeel, kind of the same flavor, and if anybody knows, if anybody has had Alka-Seltzer, I mean, they know what it tastes like. Just picture that being orange. And just a little bit of sweetness to it. Anyway, but it was worth a try anyway, worth a laugh, worth hanging out with you guys, listening to me ramble on aimlessly, and that's Tone Ranger's Life Unscripted. But yeah, guys. Now, and what was cool is I was talking to the cashier, and said, and she noticed the hot stuff that I had in there. She's like, "You like hot stuff, don't you?" I said, "You bet I do." And she said, "Oh yeah, my boyfriend does too. He likes all the hot stuff." And I showed her my phone, and this is the previous logo. And I said, "Yeah, your boyfriend needs to check out Roger and all us guys on there." And she's like, "I think he may have heard of him. Sorry, Roger." But told him about Willie Pete's chocolate, and said that they need to put a display up that blocks this. I couldn't have said that because I just tried it now. But she's seemed pretty interested, and I just got an order of Willie Pete's chocolate in about a week ago, and I've already been through a lot of it. And to be honest with you guys, I was pleasantly surprised. He's got one called Stinky Pete. It's his milk chocolate blend with sea salt and garlic. I was pleasantly surprised with that because it was pretty balanced, and I told him, it's like, dude, you did something cool here. And he and Brian from Willie Pete's, it's like, yeah, it's pretty unique and it works. And it's like, you bet it does. And I tried the Pink Mist, which was a really tasty white chocolate Reaper and strawberry, and it was a really comfortable heat level for me. And then got the Black Ops. That's probably my favorite of his offerings that doesn't have heat. And I forget what else I got. Oh, Fire Pig, milk chocolate, bacon, cayenne. Man, you just can't go wrong with it. But anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. And it's been 20 minutes listening to me ramble. But if you're ever in my neck of the woods, or if you have a Dutch Country store, good stuff. Pick it up. This, maybe if you want to prank somebody. But, you know, I get it. It's all gimmick kind of stuff. And this was like the only one that really was review worthy. But I still want to find out if their red 1891 was meant to be similar to Dr. Pepper. Wife and I went through a bottle of it tonight. I'm just like, man, that stuff's good. But anyway, guys, catch you later. And I know my friend, and all of our friend, Phil Patterson, Everything Spicy, is putting on a montage. Sent him a little clip. I was just being silly. So hopefully get to see you there. And once again, you know, stay spicy.